Art, I'm your GM now and always on Cloud Art TV, and this is not me doing a tabletop thing. This is more Vampire the Masquerade and more design discussion, just random ramblings. This is probably going to be a short episode. I really do actually want to do some tabletop dev stuff. I might actually switch over into that during this goofing off if I get bored of playing this game. Which is always I don't want the vibe or I give out to be horribly cynical, though I occasionally have in the last couple of weeks felt a cynical take. And you can get on a bent and just be like annoying to hear by other people because you're just like depressing. Equally, I think a lot of people don't ever want to hear like some depressing truths in a depressing age. That's understandable, but not healthy. But I don't only have bad things to say. There's a lot of good shit out there, and this game isn't only bad, and like the setting isn't bad either. I think the only reason you would ever get angry and up in arms about something is that you do underneath things care. I so much I don't want to write off any human being as a monster, save for those who open-eyed know evil that they serve as evil and do evil. And those people are so fucking few and far between. I'm not saying they don't exist, or there might be like 10,000 of them. Statistically, there's 7 billion people. If 1% of humans were evil, that's like a huge number. But what I'm saying is, it's so few and far between that it's like, I don't really think every person's out there doing bad stuff. And even if they are, there's usually a reason or motivation. What I want to do is I want to do some game dev. I have quests. And I have one of these quests. Wait, what happens when I get lightning strike? Which the Bruja ability? It's got to be a Bruja ability. Yeah, the Drifter. What the fuck is a pin number? Vampire's like, I don't understand anything that they're doing. That's the reason I can't take vampires in this setting seriously. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck a pin number is, brother? Like, I know times have changed, and if I woke up 100 years later, I'd be confused. But the idea that they're like these incredibly smart, like geniuses, when they're like, oh, what's a computer? I can't.
I just lost out on a big deal, so make it quick.
I am charmed.
I take it back. You and I should have...
I take it back. Select a quest from the map. Okay, so different stuff I don't want to be working on. Meet Lou at the Glacier Hotel. La Sombra clan contact Honda. Clan Ventru clan contact Fletcher. Meet Katsumi, turning down the heat. Patient. Banu Hakim. Where's the Bruja contact? I'll meet Sophia. You know.
If anyone can figure out the puzzles written on your body, it's Sophia.
Miss working from home.
The streaming is acting weird. You know, I've been having issues in general with like, I know Windows 11, and this is just a fair complaint, is just bloated beyond all reason with like a bunch of telemetry stuff, and there's a dystopian nightmare to unpack there with technology. But like, I just have been getting slowdowns when I'm streaming Foundry, that so much so that Foundry is a 2D game with a bunch of tokens. No matter how many modules you're putting in, it shouldn't be that overloaded, bloated. Yeah. The way it's acting, I need to just save. I need to save, and then we'll pick up this gaming later. Ugh. Just making sure that I don't have anything personally identifying on my desktop. Game's great. Uh, well, no, I maybe later. I'll give my review later. Don't force me to do a review, especially you might not get a good review that you want. All right. Let's take a look at my desktop. I'm just gonna delete some of this shit that doesn't need to be in my OBS. Sources that I don't want to use, a bunch of ad shit, like ways, like this. The thing about like coming in at like maybe 5 years into a community is like you don't have to do a lot of the hardware work. You don't have to figure out the tech or is that like a lot of the like there's like software. There's like OBS overlays that are just like quick. I type in a browser thing. They're solved for you. Or like people figured out the tech for you. It's just like a boom, boom, boom. Like this software is already been built. You don't got to be on the bleeding edge of building the software or talking to people to build it. But it also means that like a bunch of the predators and wolves who see money or blood in the water immediately dive in and they're like there's like now that Twitch is a business that people see that they can make money off of, they want to make money off of it and they want you're no longer as much as they sell you on the dream that you like, hey, well, like let's let's set you up, kid. Let's get you some sponsorships. And you're like, oh, I'm sponsored. They're selling you on the dream of you being some big name out there getting sponsorships. That you're the product. And I think people think they know that, but they so desperately want to be that big guy that it's really easy to fall for it and be like, well, you know, because you don't want to be depressive, you don't want to be like low, uh, you don't want to be like a bummer for yourself, but like I don't really particularly like certain sponsorships because it's just like I don't believe in the product you're trying to get me to sell, but of course that would be the ones that like pay randos to sell it because it's like you don't need a lot of selling power or ad power if your product sells itself because it's a good product. You need to sell like things that don't deserve to be bought. Uh, I've heard the statement like "sell me this pen," and it's like if this is a good pen, it's a good pen. Like I'll tell you it's a good pen, and I'll tell you all the ways it's a good pen. But it's not a good pen. You shouldn't buy it. I'm not going to try to sell you this crap thing. Like looking at Streamlabs and stuff. I'm not sharing my screen yet because I'm looking at shit that might be like sensitive. You know what? Let me just go ahead and boot up my little VTuber guy so we can just have him on the screen. Yay, my little VTuber. Hello. Hello, VTuber. Hey, little guy. There you go. There you go, little guy. All right. Sponsorships. What sponsorships we got out here? Creator Sports Network, $4 base pay. Yeah, let me sell people on the idea of sports and gambling and sports gambling. Affiliate links, subscriptions, ads. Pre-roll ad. Can I just turn off ads for my channel? I don't give a shit about making ad revenue. That might actually bring people in. Ad length and frequency. Ad length and frequency. Can I just turn off ads? every 60 minutes, 30 seconds. Even that is more than I desire. Allow subscribers to watch your content on your channel ad free. Yeah. Uh, as much as I possibly can, because like I don't want to make money. Like I don't want to buy into the dream of making money streaming. I want to like do a real job and then make a stream because I want to stream. Uh, and here's an unpopular take. I think a lot of people who are streaming, they treat their viewers like chud idiots who are like, I stream because I'm sticking it to the man and not having to work a real job in this horrible capitalist hellscape. And it's like, guess who gives you money? Guys who actually do work in your horrible capitalist hellscape. And I'm like, yeah, but I get those idiots to work for me instead of myself. And it's like, anyone who actually feels that way, and whether you voice it or not, fuck you. Like, fuck you as a person. You're using your viewers. Like, um, creator sponsorship. Yeah. Small change, bigger earnings. Monetization. I do not care. Can I turn off ads? Face and cheering. Oh my god. If you're an unaffiliated streamer, you can if you aren't an affiliate or partner, Twitch doesn't play ads on your stream. It forces ads if you're an affiliate or partner. And the idea would be that you sell people on the dream of them being a big shot because they have streamer view. Are you currently a Twitch affiliate? Would you like to take tips on when to schedule ad breaks? You know, I guess that's how this big scheme works. Can you break off being a Twitch affiliate? Am I about to do the based thing of being like, I don't give a fuck if I'm an affiliate? Get me out of here and let me just get the content to the people, man. What are we doing here? I mean, yeah, it does. I think a lot of things like this, they exist to lend you the air of credibility or professionalism. And that's if we're gonna be honest, down to the root of it, like a lot of that is just public opinion, but and that's all it's doing. It's lending you credibility. It don't even mean you're credible. And maybe all you need is to be lent credibility because all people need to believe is that you're credible, but not you don't need to be. Because I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people believe this. I don't think this tracks. If people believe it, it must be true. I mean, or if people act like it is true, it's practically true. It's true in praxis, but it's like, no, I don't agree with that. We're committed to making Twitch a more inclusive home for creators and their communities around the world. This starts by understanding who our creators are so we can get demographic info on you and really get a lot of crazy big tech numbers on who you are, whether you're a white person, whether you do well with white people or any other bullshit metric. Uh, that may vary based on identity, because identity is what matters, not who you are as a person. Where you came from and things that you couldn't control are the most important part of who you are. I give Twitch permission to collect and use my demographic data for the purpose of studying differences in creator experiences based on identity, building and improving tools that promote a safe and equitable experience for creators, recruiting creators for participation in research studies. That's scary. Inviting creators to be featured in events, promotions, or sponsorships. Survey. Please select at least data printers. What is your gender identity? What pronouns do you use? Are you a member of the transgender community? What is your race and ethnicity? What is your sexual orientation? Do you identify as having one or more of the? Yeah, yeah. Because there's nothing more important to me. If I had a mental illness, there's nothing more important to me than defining myself by my mental illness, rather than saying that is the thing I'm suffering from. Have you ever served active duty in the military? Have you ever defined yourself entirely by the fact that you joined a community and they broke you down mentally and then rebuilt you in for service to the state? Oh God. Opt out. I don't give a shit to participate in your bullshit. Yeah, I opt out of it. Streamer survey. That's my username. That's my display name. Customize capitalizations for your username. Link title. Social links. Let's social link up. Stream shut. Low latency. Enable this setting if you don't want to interact with viewers in real time. Well, I always, those kind of streams, like I'm so curious about what your setup is that you don't want to interact with someone in real time. The like non-default ones, that's the cool shit I want to learn about. Copyrighted audio recording. That's fair. That's law. Auto clips waitlist. Toggle on to request to join alpha testing of autoclips, an AI-supported tool that identifies engaging moments in your streams and helps you automatically create clips with captions. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, moderation settings, analytics. And this is like this kind of stuff is important to know that like yeah, like this part of the fact that they give you a platform to use, and that is a valid point. But like you are essentially a product for them, and I think that's like a healthy thing to keep in mind because a lot of people just get ego filled, and like the ego is all they want, and that's the drug they're willing to give you to make you sort of to pimp you out. Like your standard fee split with them as a monetized streamer is 50-50, which means they get paid just by you being popular. And like if you the only drug you want is to be popular, that's why you don't need to be controlled by your ego. Like know what you worth, brother. About revenue sources in stream. You know, supposedly, according to this, like, I haven't been streaming for a long time, but it's in the last 3 years I've been mainly streaming. I've seen maybe in the total, and I don't get we don't get a lot of viewers, so like, maybe I'm not the right person to talk to about this. But I'm looking at some of these numbers and where we stream a lot, and I can $2 for some months, $6, $7. I've never seen a dime of this. Existing payout balance, current progress, in progress. Payout threshold not met, and that's another way that they get you. That's like they you gotta get to a threshold of $50 before they ever let you pay out for this, and it's like the average dude's not gonna hit that. That's just money going in their pocket. So they're literally. This is like a boss who, if he said, "Well, you got to earn enough. You got to earn $1,000 before I pay you. Even though I pay you every month, you haven't earned enough, so you got to work another 6 months." That's all stupid. Things that I've never even been paid by this place. Uh, this is fucking stupid. How do I? So the tools that you receive are subscriptions for which people unlock custom chat badges and emotes. Uh, okay, so I'm looking at all this stuff. So okay, so you can have Twitch emotes without even being an affiliate through these two things called better TTV, better Twitch TV, or Franker Faces, which and then you just set it to like private on your account, and so you don't even need to be like an affiliate like so okay, so they subscribe to you, they get like 5 emotes. I don't have a bunch of custom emotes. I'm not paying some random person. I'm not a huge name right now. So they can unlock a bunch of goofy emotes like. And heck, if you make them private, they can only show up in your stream chat, no one else's, unless it's a shared. And honestly, if you want to promote your channel, you'd make them shared. Logic. A loyalty program that rewards active viewers with points they can trade for custom channel rewards. Well, maybe the reward is you just watch the shit. Uh, Custom emotes. You gain emote slots to build a unique brand identity. Extended storage, past broadcast stay instead of this. Okay, broadcast stay on your channel. That's the only thing that is cool to me. Like broadcast stay for 14 days instead of standard 7. But that just that puts the onus. All right. Um Hmm. Stream summary. Achievements. Path to partner. 6 streams. Path to affiliate. Can you leave the affiliate program? Average viewers per channel. So when are the best days to stream? When are people just popping on and they're like the most people want to view tabletop games? It's 6 a.m. on Monday. Uh 2 a.m. on Tuesday. A ton of people watching it on Friday, but that's probably related to like I know on Thursday they used to do Critical Role, but it's a ton of people on Friday. That's probably Critical Role, and then a bunch of people watch their shit on Saturday. They're like the average viewership is just way higher on Saturday. So Saturday's a great day, and Sunday middle of the day. So when is viewership highest for Skyrim? Monday, ironically, actually, Monday and at like 6 a.m. Oh god. Okay. Our suggestions? Yeah, yeah. Show me what you suggest. What's about RPG? I should be streaming tabletop RPGs and Fields of Mystria and Albion Online. Oh, and specifically Marvel Contest of Champions and EVE Online. These are the games I should be playing, not whatever I want to play. All right, let's achievements. Friggin' path to affiliate settings. Can I just drop out of the affiliate program? Okay, add any emotes you add here are usable in your channel's chat. Okay, cool. So let's upload some emotes. As I have named them on my stream. And let us see here. Where's our emote? We got emote specifically for our channel. We got the I want to do CTV, um CHTV, CHTV Peach, and then I'll that's what I'll name them. I'm picking a whole new thing anyways. Where do I have these stored? Where did I save these goofy little guys? Uh Tabletop stuff. Did I save it in OBS? Emotes. Channel emote. Yeah, that's where I saved it. Well, I wanna name it. I feel like the dumbest move So like for like certain channels, I feel like a lot of people would name it like it's all organized by their channel first and then the emote. But I feel like that's a lot to type out. Um, Here, what we'll do, CTV, um, and then CTV Peach. This is what are the emote guidelines? Terms. Also, submissions must abide with the Twitch terms of service and the site's terms of service. Well, what are your the content's yours, and you have the right to use it and the right to grant us the rights and license in these terms. Okay, yeah. You mean any graphics that you post isn't something that you just fucking ripped from somebody else? It's not a rip. Okay, cool. 100 by 100 pixels format. Must be PNG, GIF, or WebP. That's cool. No obscene. Yeah. I would hope not. Stealing emotes is not cool. Yeah, that's fair. Terminated from the service. Denial of service. Night dev. Okay, cool. Uh, Upload emote. It's uploading. It's uploading. CTV. It's a peach. Sharing. Allow the emote to be shared with other channels. Yeah. Update the emote. Designed by me. Yeah. It's me. It's mine. Mine. It's a peach. I do like this shit. Dashboard. Upload another one. Upload another one. Oh my god, we're doing so much cool work, kids. And then we're gonna drop out of this Twitch program because it sucks balls. When you start doing shit that other people don't understand, they be thinking that you move indifferent. They'd be thinking that you're insane. But you see different stuff than they do. They don't gotta understand. They're still bound and controlled. Uh this is an emote of a rainbow soul. I made the art. I'm uploading it. I'm cloud art. I do like that. No, now there's a few of these emotes I couldn't share, and probably we won't have any more. Uh, uh, okay, cool. Dashboard emotes. Like so, I'm looking at all the emotes our channel has. So, we've got the I don't know why there's a GG here. There's a gold septum. Um, there's the Elder Scrolls jail symbol that we have that I want to keep using. The septum is cool. It's funny, but technically the septum as is a p is technically the septum is from the setting of Elder Scrolls, and it's so iconic. It's literally a gold coin with like a character type or septum face. That would be really hard for me to argue, even if I drew everything. If I drew the whole coin myself, that's a hard sell. So we're just gonna do the art, the like the brand. Uh, so we're gonna do CTV brand. It's my brand, my brand. Uh, but we do have one. We do have a coin that we can use. We do have a coin we can use. That's cool. That's cool with it. We don't have to use the septum, but we are doing goofy shit on the Necromancer's moon, and I can just upload that, and that is a completely original. Um, this is an emote of I made the art. I'm uploading it. I'm Cloud Heart. I love typing it each time because it's so fucking like it's mine. I made it. How I get the permission? I fucking made it, brother. Uh, just gonna open with GIMP and then rescale this, and I'll save it to the assets. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me see what other ones I want to do. Too. What other shit we just got going on in our tabletop stuff. Elder Scrolls. This is a cool one. I definitely want to get the brand. The my brand scale. It's supposed to be 112 pixels. So yeah, we'll just rescale this. We'll scale it down. And image scale image 112 by 112. Yep. And export. And we'll just put this. We'll put this sweet little bad boy right here, and we'll put that in our channel emotes. Oh, we do have a coin. We do have a coin that has the penal brand on it. So so it's a question of readability though. I need to up the contrast on that image actually, and I just need to up that that is an easy fix. We just open this in GIMP. But yeah, open this fucking thing's location. Open this location. And then we'll open this, and I'll just show you guys what I'm working on and what I'm goofing on right now. Launch banner, and I'm going through and getting rid of all this shit that I've never believed in. Anyways, but game capture, no, I don't need a game capture right now. I want to turn the game capture off, and I want to display capture. Yeah, yeah. Put the display all the way underneath the game. So you see what I'm working on. You see what you see what we're working with here. So these are emotes and stuff I'm working on, and this is character art and stuff I've gotten, and this is just my huge fucking folder where I contain everything that I need to organize and actually understand where it's organized to for all the assets for my campaign. This it's either this emote or this, and I honestly think that this reads well. It just as a tiny emote does not. So I need to up, then layer, colors, components, decoration, brightness, contrast. This is fine. I don't need it to be brighter. I need the contrast to be. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then everything, and then image. Here, let me one. Boom. Yeah, yeah. See, though, and then image, scale image, 112. So which one is a cooler emote? The coin or this? This one is immediately more readable, obvious for obvious reasons. This is cool. This is cool. Just what it is. This one is the better. This one is the better one for what we're doing here. So you don't pay attention to my folder structure. You're not allowed to look at these folder structures. You're not strong enough for my folder structures. All right. Ocean Settler, some of your strongest. Everything safe going on under here? Yeah. So what we're gonna do right here. And we're goofing off right here. This is an emote of a maggot coin, an evil black gold coin. Upload. Oh, I didn't select it. Oh no. Ignore my file structure. You're not strong enough for my strongest file structure. Designed by who the fuck designed it? It's a can I name this black? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Soul Gem, Elder Scrolls, Cloud Heart TV. Designed by Cloud. Dashboard. We're gonna unload it. My brain. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, and then it would probably help if you actually did that. Okay, cool. My brain. Designed by who the fuck designed it? It's me, bro. I designed it. Brand, Mark, Elder Scrolls. Uh, update. All right, all right, all right. I want to look around and see if I can find any more cool symbols or sigils or shit. Battle map, asset, Calendaria. Oh, this is like code and stuff. Don't look at that. Tokens, cool little tokens, cool little tokens. A cool concept art that I've seen that I wanted to use and stuff. Cutscenes, goofy stuff. Darkest Dungeon. Stuff I was getting inspiration from. The Draugr sounds. Emojis. Oh, I made a folder and then never put them in it. Yeah. Embarrassing. Uh, yes. There's so much I need to go through on these things. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we've already done some Elder Scrolls ones. We've got some emojis for those. We got some. Oh, you know what? I never uploaded the dashboard. I think there's one that we haven't uploaded. CTV. The Misfits Crown. This is a emote of a graffitied crown of from our Kingmaker campaign from Cloud Art TV's community. I made the art. I'm uploading it. That feels really good. That feels really good to be able to say all the time. I made it. I made it. I didn't have a fucking robot make it. I made it. Oh, the image dimensions. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Um, well, there's only one fix for that. There's only one possible fix for that. We go into OBS and we kill the person who's responsible. Here, I got it. This is the original image. It is not that fucking beautiful. Don't judge me. All right, and we turn it into an emote. Yep, itty bitty emote space. Oh, you'd say this is lossy saving, like saving over it is an unsmart idea. Wow, crazy idea. I don't care. This will never become my problem. I don't have dog graffiti. This is one of those what techniques you call the scatter shotgun. Eventually one of them will be correct. Hitmaker. All right. Nope, not those. Rule books. No, these are the PDFs that technically belong to me and they should not be shared because those are ISO products. Hexcrawl assets. Those belong to someone else because those are hexcrawl assets I got from Patreon. Image. Oh, and then yeah, this is the folder that just never stops going. Uh, locale screens, battle maps. This is honestly, I need to just make everything organized back into these folders. Portraits, items, custom items we made. Yeah, man. I was like, just put that stupid skull on a mace and like make him use a mace. That's so cool. Uh, I need to make an emoji that's just fucking crack inside wine and make a call it Jathel's favorite. That would be a great emoji. This would be cool, but this does not belong to me. This is Paizo's turn indicator. That would be cool, but I don't. I'm not that stupid. Necro. Dex. All of Dex's tokens go in here. Cool. Portraits, players. Tilling Mothbutt. These are goofy characters that we ended up just like they're like one-off characters and stuff. Journal entries. The Grodus Mace does deserve to get featured in something. I just don't want to feature of an emote. Okay. Maybe the graffiti crown is enough. What's GM stuff? I'm scared to open this. What is this? Why did I make this folder? What the fuck is this? I hate when I open a folder. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is. All right, delete it. Uh, why is Open Morrowind in here? Uh, oh my god, I'm an insane person. Just delete Open Morrowind from this. Pathfinder. Oh, this is the original folder where all the cool stuff was. Yes. Oh, yes. Well, we don't need duplicates. Starfield? Oh man, I wish I could use this. This is such a good emote, but it's like the one of the only logos that gets reused all throughout that game by Bethesda. Uh, though I did do a simplified frontier. I'll probably be using this as the emote whenever we actually do we do a like the Starfield game I'm planning on doing. Um, also I need to go buy these NASA dice. I was looking into images and stuff that people have done, cool shit. Uh, default images and stuff, file extraction. Items, yeah, yeah, yeah. What items we got? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So this was my opinion, and this is something that I got ready. It infuriates me to no end that Chunks decided to create a perfectly square food, which that's fine, that's cool. That's actually really funny and dystopian. But then put it in a blister pack that has expanded sections that expand off of it. That like it's a blister pack, but it's got this whole rectangular extinction, this rectangular extrusion from the cube. Within it, you could put all the advertising, all the info, and a little rip tab on a perfectly square, self-contained package. And if it was all perfectly square, it would ship even better because it packs tightly into a square crate. But no, they didn't do that. They gave it a rectangular extrusion on it on the one of the faces. And I thought it was the dumbest shit. So yeah, this is gonna be my emote because it's fucking deeply important to me that Bethesda like if your game is about space truckers, you know what space truckers want? It's well packed shit. This is a sore spot for me. Uh, I I actually forgot that so hard that I just reminded myself to be angry. Uh, let's see here. Superhero idea. Oh no no no! I can't share that. Abra, Tale of the Metagamers. Let's see in there. Character art. There was a lot of cool art I had stuff. Concept inspiration art, stuff that I was using, like sketches, and of course, one of my favorite games ever I was using as inspiration. Tumba. I was using a lot of JRPG and Japanese stuff for inspo. Um, Fabia Ultima rulebooks, game asset, icon, things like that. Oh, that looks cool. I forgot where I found that. That was just like it really that was like one of those old I don't know who drew them, but like the old Final Fantasy 2 through 4 or 5 or 6 like box art. Like whoever was drawing those box arts, it was such a very unique and beautiful and almost Art Nouveau style. I loved it every time I saw it and I was like I have to find something for that. Uh you know, this would be a great emote. This would be a great emote, but Tabra's not running anymore. Um, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make it the adventurer tag. I'm gonna open up this in GIMP. All right. Select by color. Delete. Control I invert. Cool. Create a new layer. Paste down. Delete. No, I said delete. Delete, 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 delete. All right, tabletop, OBS, channel emo, and I would export it there, except that that's a dumb idea because I need to change the size of the image. Export. Now we can export. Oh yeah. Oh no. Now we can do this. Oh my gosh. CTV adventurer. And then we'll just do this. This is an image of a adventurer's tag from Tabra, one of the tabletop campaign settings from the Wildheart TV community. I drew this. Get my art. I'm Cloud. I made this. Get my art. You made this? I made this. Alright, designed by Cloudheart. Adventure. RPG. Yay! Do you know more? No, don't bring that up on the screen. Or if you do bring it up on the screen, bring it up for only a second and let me switch off and then decide what I'm gonna do. Alright, cool. Oh my god. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. Theater of the mind. Crazy. Who's let's see here. Oh yeah, I grabbed a screen grab of like some of the like UI assets. Like I went into the game files for Rogue Trader by Owlcats, and there's some cool shit there on some of those sprite sheets within the files. Just like the ability icons on their own are like really cool. Now, obviously, you can't take one of these and upload it to fucking Better TV because it doesn't fucking belong to you. It was made by a game company. But if you want to mash them up for like something that like really fits for the setting, this is a sprite sheet where you can just sort of like sprite. I guess you could use the lingo for the game, the tabletop stuff. You could git bash this and make something that really looks believable, and it would fit for the setting. Like if it's honestly a home game, like and you want to do go above and beyond, yeah, who gives a shit? Go above and beyond. Who's gonna punish you for grabbing one of these logos, making grabbing this like paper texture and then making a thing and then printing it out to your friends and be like, here's your missive. Should you fail, you die, like kind of thing. Uh okay. D&D art assets. Forgotten Adventures. Yeah, if I do like to use for Forgotten Adventure stuff. Um items that I made. Yeah, that's what I want to say. I want to say items. Drinks. Dr. Rad Cola. Oh boy, this is great, but this is too detailed, and like if you shrink it, it won't be readable. You need something. You need a different thing if you want to make an emote. But that is fun. Meds and Kims. Uh, those little images I was using in Foundry for some of the stuff. Of course, this is just me goofing off when AI was first interesting and it was making images and there was like a free one. I wasn't even using ChatGPT. I was just goofing off on some like perchance AI thing. I don't know if you've used the website perchance. That was sort of what I was doing. I was just looking at perchance and like making stuff and like sort of visualizing what I was thinking about. Um, yeah, tile assets. I mean, even that image. This is by a guy. This is by a guy in his community called Lore Assets League of Raconteur Explorers. He makes great stuff for settings that are underrepresented in terms of like assets and artwork. For like, he makes art packs to basically pull in and like tile assets for sci-fi settings. Like Atom Punks is his basically Fallout setting. He does stuff for like Star Trek, Warhammer 40K. Just settings that are underrepresented because most people are doing fantasy stuff, like basically D&D stuff. Um, this is quite possibly my favorite fucking meme item that I've given somebody. There's two different times in campaigns I've given people meme items, but this was a time where one of my buddies wanted a service rifle, and I was like, "How do I fuck with him?" And I was like, "I know what it is. I give him a pink gun with glitter written on the back stock, Daddy's little girl." You know what? I'm the joys of having fun, get people you can play games with and just enjoy, and no one's gonna be weird about it. Weapons. What do you got? What gun? Ammunition. Oh, there's a few other run-ups at the Dr. Rat idea. Yeah, from earlier AIs that were like, I was like, again, what do I want to do with this? What am I imagining and picturing it as? Uh, this is someone else's artwork. It's actually not even artwork. It was a thing for one of the music players that's like super highly modular. Can't even remember what it is. It's like Winamp. Winamp. It was a skin for Winamp. Um, yeah, yeah. Logos and stuff. I think that's the coolest thing you can do. Like you can't just steal Nuka Cola's bottle cap thing. That's dumb. But if you have a currency that you made yourself for the campaign, something like that, something goofy. New folder. What's in here? Yes, the service rifle. For a Pip Girl. A Pip Girl 3000. Right. Fabula Ultima. Yeah, this is where I put all my Fabula Ultima stuff. This is where I put my Fabula Ultima stuff. If I had a place. It would be cool to be like new game or load game. Continue. Continue would be a dope one. Actually, uh let me see what this looks like when I shrink it. Show me what happens when we shrink dink it. Because the website we're working on help us. Very cool. What's the limit? So 3036 by 112. So one of the dimensions, which just is the height. Only the height needs to be 112. Okay, so let me see here. Oh, that's still cute. That's cute enough. I'm tempted. That's cute enough that I'm tempted. You know what? Fuck it. I made this whole UI element myself. There is not a single part of that I need to feel bad about. So let's see here. Channel notes. Continue. Yeah. HTTP continue. This is a continue button from the main menu of our Isekai tabletop campaign. Abra from Cloud TV community. I made this. Get my art. iCloud art. Yeah. Get me. Invalid image dimensions. Okay, I think I know what's going on. It has to I have to give a full square to it, I think. Yeah. So the canvas has to be 112 precise. And then I will just move this. And not feel bad about it at all. And then I will. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Game. Menu. Continue. Not hard to. Honestly, these are a lot right now. These are already cool for like the main. What the fuck is wrong with my brain that I kept doing this? DHT. I'm on some DMT is what I'm on. All right. Mine. What? Microbases? Do I need to go and set this up? Is what I'm at. No? Okay, cool. So I've already set up the emojis. Is there any other cool shit I want to do? Or well, let's see here. There was other shit in here. Oh, we can do the Tabra globe. The Tabra donut is great that the world is a globe, and honestly, it's a gift. Yeah, we'll do that. Send to open with. Yep. Open with GIMP. And can I get all of these? Can I get the whole image to scale to 112? All of them. Is that what's happening? Yep. And the OBS, the channel emotes, Tabra Globe. Yes. And then when I go in here, show me this globe. That's funny. That's funny. And the planet, yeah, in Tabra is a globe. It's this is an inside joke about the globe of the planet in our tabletop campaign, Tabra being a donut. From Cloud TV's community. Hit my art. I made it. iCloud art. Yes. Upload it. Yeah. And then designed by me. Globe. Donut. RPG. Donut. There we go. Yes. This is good. And honestly, it really warms my heart that the most like personal memes I have are the most personal gifts. Like all these I made the art for, but like the ones that are like most personal and special to me is that globe one and the continue one for Tabra, which is a setting I whole cloth made up. Like every bit of that setting and art and everything is complete. It wasn't referenced for like referencing like the diamond dragon from Skyrim or something, or from Elder Scrolls settings. It wasn't referenced like sort of like It wasn't from a setting that I didn't make, like the Kingmaker stuff or Fallout. It's straight up just all whole cloth me, and that feels really good. All right, I'm gonna stop streaming for now, and then I'm gonna cut this off. And then when I get back on after getting something to drink, I'm going to kick back on to doing some dev for Foundry.